Hi everyone! You might be wondering, hey, wait a second, I didn't see Noodle recording Wraeclast weekly. What's up with that? Well, my internet has been absolute crap, and so I am recording this off stream. I also will not have a camera because I will be having to record this in segments, so thank you for bearing with me. This week, there is a big announcement for an upcoming Flashback event on May the 4th be with you. This event will have multiple different mods, 3 different mods from past leagues at the same time, so very similar to Turmoil or Mayhem if anyone participated in those races. And in the same vein, you're able to reach certain checkpoints in which you have a guaranteed mystery box at level 35, and after that, random drawings. Prizes are not rewarded based on class. You are guaranteed a prize at 35, so I do recommend participating in this at least to 35 to get your Sin and Innocence mystery box. It will be going from May the 4th until May 29th. It will be running at the same time as Bestiary League, with beasts still popping up in the event, so don't worry if you're still deep in Bestiary League, it's not going to override that. GGG also announced a cosmetic shop improvement. Not too much going on here, just making the interface larger. They might be adding more stuff later, but one thing they are adding that is super awesome that has been needed to happen for a while, they are adding a filter function so that you can search through microtransactions while also clarifying some of those categories a little bit. Funny side note, there was actually a Reddit discussion about one day before the release for the cosmetic shop changes, complaining about the MTX store being absolute garbage to navigate. So who knows? Most likely this was in the works. GGG saw this post and was like, whoa, hold on, we're working on that. GGG has also released a First Blood starter pack. So this is a supporter pack that is not league specific that you can get once per account. It will give you a stash tab, which I'm assuming means a premium stash tab for sales, the bloody weapon effect, and 200 points to spend in the MTX shop. There have been some complaints about this, but I think it's a pretty solid deal. You're getting the same amount of points, but also additional benefits as a new player. In PoE Fluff, we have a lot of MTX that has been released, and I'll give this all a quick yay or nay from the Noodle. We have the Beast Pet. If this is what you're into, sure. I think it's pretty cute. It looks like a drop bear with a cool mohawk. I don't give this an oh my god yay, but it's pretty cool. I do like the zoo of them. They look cute together. The Manticore shield is absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. This is on my list of things that I want to get. It's shiny, it's nice, and most of the shields that I have could definitely use a nice, shiny skin to put on top. This gets a huge yay from me. The third MTX release is the Stygian Scorching Ray, which is basically a black and gloomy version of the Scorching Ray. I am in love with this as well. If you're not already playing a Scorching Ray character, you might want to consider it now just for how cool this MTX looks. Saw this in game, absolutely love this. The fourth MTX release is the Fallen Angel armor set. This one, it looks like a chicken, a metallic chicken. This is the true robot chicken armor set. I don't understand the spiky mohawk. I don't understand why you have the innocence symbol. Was he a spiky mohawk chicken? What is going on with this set? I saw in the MTX UI, they have the Fallen Angel wings, which now you can tell those probably have spikes. They're pink. It's just very all over the place. I do think the texturing is really cool, and I'm glad they're playing with different styles. I honestly don't understand where this set is coming from. I like that they're trying something different, but again, this is not a success for me. The build of the week for GGG is here. I will be discussing it a little bit. I'll be focusing primarily on my viewers' build of the week. GGG has decided to focus on Poet's Pen builds. So even though they have 4 different builds focused here, it's really just variations of using Volatile Dead, Unearth, Immortal Call, and Body Swap. If you didn't know about using Poet's Pen, go ahead and check this out. Also, have you been living under a rock? Because everyone is using Poet's Pen and Volatile Dead. I do think adding Immortal Call into the Poet's Pen to have a permanent Immortal Call is a really cool idea. Other than that, there's really not much to talk about here. I use Poet's Pen and Volatile Dead to level almost any character, regardless of the endgame skill set or even damage type I'm planning on. It's just so easy to level with these Poet's Pens. My viewer build of the week is Elgasso's CI Trickster build. It utilizes Queen of the Forest to go very zoom fast, and this is paired in particular with the Assassin node Escape Artist, which gives you extra evasion rating per maximum energy shield and a maximum energy shield per evasion rating. We also use the Vertex Val Mask to be able to have large amounts of evasion and energy shield on our build. The Sin Trek boots also give us a lot of evasion and energy shield, as well as movement speed. The Ascent from Flesh Chain Belt Unique also gives you evasion rating, plus phasing almost constantly if your energy shield recharge has started recently. If you're taking damage, you will be phasing guaranteed. You will also get increased movement speed while phasing, so there's a lot of movement speed stacking here, as you can see. At a baseline, without using any flasks, the build as is has at least 60% increased movement speed. With full flasks, as shown here, I am using a Jade Flask of Evasion, a Quicksilver Flask, and also, if you want to go very meme with it, you can use Smoke Mine. With all of those, you can get up to 213% increased movement speed. So by stacking both ES and Evasion, you are able to go incredibly fast and also build up your energy shield pool for your CI character. This build utilizes stacking power charges from the Trickster Ascendancy to be able to use Void Battery, which gives you increased spell damage per power charge. For clear, I'm using Essence Drain and Contagion, a classic combination of chaos damage over time skills. Links for that are Essence Drain, Efficacy, Controlled Destruction, Swift Affliction, Void Manipulation, and Empower. For boss killing, I simply switch Blight with Essence Drain, using Blight in that 6th link, and also use a Wither Totem. What's fun about this build is how insanely fast you end up going, great for clearing, and just all around a really fun build to play. On Reddit, we actually had a build featured from the one and only, oh, I'm gonna butcher this, Eric K. Ken. I can speak words. So I won't discuss this in depth because the video really does need to be watched. The concept behind this build is to scale the number of traps you can throw and also reducing the cooldown between throwing traps. Each trap has a mirror arrow clone. Some of the items featured on this build are cheap constructions. He has 11 cheap constructions listed here, a sunblast belt, and a shaped gloves that gives extra traps thrown. Also, by using items that have cooldown recovery, like shaped belt and boots, he's able to have 205% recovery speed. I gathered from this video that he's using split arrow with flesh offering as well. And as you can see, as he's fighting Uber-Adsiri, it's actually pretty powerful. But definitely a little spooky with only 3,615 life on Uber-Adsiri. In other Reddit news, I'd like to share another tool with you guys. There is a roadmap for PoB. What does this mean, you might ask? Basically, there's a tool for path of building. This tool allows you to take the code, unfortunately not the paste bin, but the code from your path of building. So if I open up Elgasso's build here, go to import export, generate just this code and copy this. This tool allows you to see the level at which you will be getting certain gems or are able to purchase certain gems. It will also tell you when you can get specific items, unique items from the build, what level you're able to get those at. This tool is very useful if you are leveling a new character, especially if you're entering in a path of building from a build guide for something you haven't done before, even something you have done before, just being able to plan out when you should be getting each of those gems and items. A fun clip from Ziz features him being captured in the menagerie, which is pretty hilarious. Ziz, as he says, becomes the stupid beast. He is captured. Pretty hilarious. Finally, one of the t-shirt contest entries is the Cats on Critical Strike tee. I want this so bad. Oh my goodness. I was kind of sad when April Fools this year didn't have anything to do with cats. I missed the cats on everything April Fool's situation last year as I was not playing at that time. I would buy this shirt in a heartbeat. Alright everyone, that's all I have for this episode of Wraeclast Weekly. Sorry again for no face and for being a little bit late. Hopefully with the internet fix happening, everything will be normal, back on schedule, and live this coming Saturday. And with that, stay sane, exiles.
Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you